So a bit of an update, Saturday the 6th, and trying to go through and sort some stuff. So I've been pulling stuff out of that closet. So trying to go through, grab stuff, figure out what I got. There's some there's some right here. There's boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes, and then I gotta start going through that closet that's behind me. So it's a lot of work. We'll see if it pays off. There's some stuff I'm wondering that I've had for a long time. It's time to let, like in particular, these two little Fright Night figures. We've got those loose. That was a set that Prin and I collected when we first met. And we got the complete series of that. And there's some other stuff down there, but just see, it's just a box of stuff. Like, what do you do with it? Trying to get it organized so that like stuff is in the same box, because a lot of this is Lego stuff that I picked over the last couple of years. I really got back into Lego. That's nothing that's, I think that's stuff that's we're keeping. But then I've got stuff right there that I'm trying to get a pile of stuff together of, all right, this stuff can go. That is some Spider-Man Classic stuff. I don't remember if it's all series. I think it's series 1 and 2. And I've got there's a couple loose figures that go along with that, and there'll be a complete series 1 and 2 set. But man, it's kind of tough to, like, I open a box, I start going through it, then I'm like, oh, I've got one of these. Oh wait, I opened another box, I got another one of these. Which probably wouldn't have happened if I'd been more mindful of when I got it and what I did with it. And I got a list, but I didn't didn't start writing down and put it in the boxes what I've got. I've got a spreadsheet that's got a lot of the information on it, but what good does that do if you don't actually really use it for much? But here's a couple Halo figures I picked up. They were kind of cool. Now I'm like, what do I do with them in the collection? Do they need to stay in the collection? Is it time for them to go? Might be time for them to go. Like, I've had these little diorama Star Wars sets. So you got the Sarlacc pit on Tatooine, and then you got Endor, and you got a Ewok. And I got the other two sets. There was 4 of them. And is it time for those to go? Because it's just taking up space and not really doing much with them. I can hold on to some other Star Wars stuff. Like, there's some Lego stuff. Here's one I think I'm gonna try and sell. Do that, give the money to the Munchkin, because that game was given to her, but she can use the money to go towards books and stuff. But yeah, and I've got something going on the 3D printer. It's little Game Boy stands, the Game Boy game stands. So works like that. But like, these are both the same style. But one of these is this, and the other one is the same thing, but mirrored. So instead of this cart, like if you wanted to, you could have 2 stands and they'd both be at the front instead of being offset. So I don't have any of them printed yet because I just did that. But like, this is how it works when you have multiple of the stands. So they'll sit there and taper back. But there's enough distance that you can see the game behind it. I'm trying to take it apart. So we got 2 of them right there. If you had a third game, maybe it'll show some of the, like, you lose a little bit of the depth because it's gonna go it's gonna stack back. It's gonna start tapering back. See, it says GB in the front, because if you didn't know what you were looking at, I don't know. I thought it was neat. I was messing around with putting stuff inside the print. So got some of those going. I'm going to try and print some of the Game Gear holders that I've got over on the wall. Because I do think I'm going to take a few Game Gear games, and I'm going to try and print some holders for Master System and Genesis carts. But the print for these is supposed to take like 8 hours, I think. And I'm like, yeah, it's only gonna hold 4. I guess 4 carts. So that'll be one that'll probably start before I go to bed and let it rip. I've got some filament coming in because all I got right now is red. But I got some black and some white coming in. Hopefully those will come in and I'll be able to print a few things with those. But and the Game Gear stand I modified so that more of the label will show between them, because this one, as it goes up, like there's less of it you can actually see, but it should have like this distance, so you'll be able to see enough of it to know what the next game is in the list. But that's a bit of an update. I'll probably be spending most of today just going through stuff, and I'm hoping I can get a box of stuff. Okay, this is going, get it out of the room, pull more stuff out, because I still need to get in this closet and pull stuff out and start going through it. It's like, first time vending, so it's really interesting because I've got stuff scattered everywhere because I had to pull stuff out of here to make room to get stuff out of the closet. But I'm really hoping I can get rid of some stuff. And then we've got stuff in the garage. It's like, we can take it, and if it doesn't sell, I told Prin the first day, if it doesn't sell, we'll go and drop it off and donate it. It's just, if there's some people that want it, cool. If not, I'm okay to go ahead and let it go. It was mostly some educational stuff that we picked up some time ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I think. But just little math key things you wrap around to learn math and different stuff like that. Some other stuff, but I figure we're doing this. It's a good chance to try and see if there's any interest in it at all, and if not, like I said, it can go, and then I can repurpose the little plastic bins that they're in. Yeah, that's a quick little update. I'm gonna try to do some more throughout next week. Didn't have a lot of time to do it this week. Munchkin went back to school yesterday, and so I was like, this week I'm gonna try to spend as much time as possible as I can after I get off work, and so we hung out a bunch and we watched some shows, some movies. She and I finally finished Avatar again. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Still a great series. Hopefully the Netflix one is alright. But yeah, that's a quick update. Haven't even started pricing anything yet. Just trying to figure out what I've got and what I can let go.